was staying. Let's go.
Alright, so that was a full walk around the gaming market. Didn't quite get into every single stall, it was a bit busy to film them all. We'll try and get them on this second round here now, but we're going to start getting stuck in and do some serious game hunt. And I love these big box Commodore 64 games. I have to grab these.
Okay, so just jumping in really quickly to let everyone know, we're going to have a little giveaway at the end of this one. We've got a copy of Super Mario Galaxy. It's fully complete for the Wii, and I've even thrown a little bonus disc in there as well. So stick around till the end of the video to find out how you can enter, but you should probably go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.
Some decent here for Mega Drive. It's mostly sports.
Like looking at us. It was embarrassing though, like, you know, we just couldn't get rid of the ball, like. Oh, him again. reasons to be playing tonight, unfortunately. It's unfortunate.
We do like a driving around for the PSV. Ridge Race was complete, box of €6, so add this to the pile. This is actually one I played the absolute life out of when I was younger, and I've been thinking about picking one up recently, so £5. Do I need the Japanese ocarina sign? Yeah. need to slow down. I've been shopping for 5 minutes. I've already got a bag bulging with games. Oh no. You had to do a bargain bin, didn't you? You're actually going to get me. You're actually going to get me down on my knees here, aren't you?
If you want, I can hold it for you.
Nah, I'm only messing. I'll jump down and have a root. I do.
It's like I can't cosplay as technically anymore, or I have to remove the cosplay. So I can do that as well. You fair the guy is door. I don't know if you check that, I think maybe Arcade. Sorry, no, Arcade Dragon.
Oh, these lads have some great prices. Warriors for tenner. Try one and two each. That feeding stuff will go.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
That'll definitely go. I only saying, I have a Discord, like the lads were only talking about last night about like how much the feeding stuff is going.
Even the generic kind of common stuff is hard.
So people will go for full sets on it, like, do you know what I mean?
With the Silent Hill and everything there, like Shinobi though.
That's class.
All sorts of cool stuff, you know, so loads of bits of all there.
I'd say literally once you get to like general, whatever, like people coming in, like, that's
There's bound to be some VA collector out there that will.
there always is, like, yeah.
Big time, yeah.
Right, another tree, here we go.
What you got there?
Fraud. Walking, I grab those. I don't know how much more buying I'll be there. I've already blown about 80% of the budget for the day, but you look, I might find something. Alright, so we've already blown through about 80 quid, which is pretty much our budget for the day, but we've got a nice little mix of stuff. Yoshi cap, actually have needed a rumble pack for the longest time. A few bits and pieces, PS2 games, random stuff. The Commodore things are absolutely class and delighted with them, but look, we'll get an in-depth look at everything that we pick up when we get back to the game room. But I'm going to put these away in the car now, and we're going to do another lap on the floor, talk to a few vendors and see how people are getting on. What's the crack? Told you we fighting the GoPro, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
How are you?
Grand, not a bother. I'd say this thing's getting a fair bit of attention, is it?
Not really, no.
No? That's class. Wouldn't go near me, but like it's class.
Where's the bastard Wellington?
Alright, so PS2 games here are all down to €3 each, so we're going to go through them and see if there's anything that we don't have in the collection. Alright, so that was the game in America. I had an absolutely class day. I must have done about 20 laps at this stage. I don't know how good the video is going to be because I spent so much time just chatting to people, looking at games, picking out bits and pieces. But we're going to get back to the house now. We're going to throw something together and we'll go into the game room and have a look at what we picked up because I literally filled 2 bags with games. So anyway, we'll head on home and we'll go through all that in the game room.
Okay, so we're back up in the game room now. Made it back from the game in market. Hopefully you enjoyed the footage and got a good feel for what the game in market was like. I'll go through my thoughts on it at the end of the video, but very quickly just going to go through all the pickups now. Alright, so this little stack here was from Rewind Retro Gaming. I think we spent 30 quid all in, something like that. But got a really nice mix of stuff. We picked up a complete in-box copy of Ridge Racer for the PSP. I mentioned in the video again, I don't know how well you could hear some of the audio. We had a new little setup that didn't quite go as well as I thought. I got some wireless microphones. They literally arrived on Friday. The game market was on Sunday, so I didn't really have much of a chance to test them out or get them set up or anything like that. But hopefully most of it came out okay. Next up, we got a copy of Time Splitters on the PS2. This was only €6. This is one I've been looking for a while, so really looking forward to a go with that. They're getting thrown onto a dog pillow, don't worry, they're not getting smashed around or anything like that. Picked up a copy of ISS 64. This, when I was like, what, 14, 15, maybe 16, this game was life. I played the absolute hell out of it. Couldn't wait to see if I could get a cheap enough copy at the Game Market, and sure enough they had one there for $5, so can't wait to pop that in and have a go. But see if I'm still as amazing now as I was back then. Doubt it. We got a copy of, actually we'll do them two last, a copy of FIFA 96 on the SNES. This is kind of a half of a throwback to the FIFA series that I kind of started at. Didn't give up on it, just never really got round to doing another episode. We probably will do like a little wrap up one at some stage just to give people some closure on that, but this is one for that little collection there, so £4, can't go wrong. And then these two were absolutely class. These were €8 each. I love any of these sort of boxed Commodore 64 games, and these two are absolute classics. So a copy of Bart versus the Space Mutants, Simpsons game. Now look at these. And we also got a copy of WWF WrestleMania. Now it does say free pin badges. I seriously doubt they're in there. Actually, you know what? Let's open one of these up and have a look at the tape or something like that, because I literally haven't opened any of these. I haven't even had time to look at the pickup since we got back. Okay, so no pin badges, but there's the cassette. It does actually come with a manual, so that's actually pretty class, and the old WWF logo on the back of it. So yeah, really nice one for the collection. That's going to sit really nice up on the little Commodore shelf that's hiding in the corner over there. Alright, so that was Rewind Retro Game, and let's grab the next little pile and see what's in that. Alright, see these next few bits we got in Retro Game Corner. Copy of Super Tennis for a £5 on the SNES. This is one of the 5 games that were originally released in the SNES over here, and this is the last one that I actually needed to complete that little subset, so that was pretty cool. Got a copy of Ocarina of Time on the N64. This is the NTSCJ, the Japanese version. Don't need it, won't be able to play it, but I just think it's going to look really cool in like our Zelda shrine. Actually, let's just pop it up along that one there. We'll take the sticker off later, but that's going to take a nice little place in the Zelda shrine. And the last thing we picked up off that particular stop was a rumble pack. I actually need a rumble pack. I don't have one. Never even looked actually. Oh yeah, contact slot are absolutely perfect in that. So yeah, we got a few batteries and we'll throw that in for when we're playing the N64. So they were the 3 games from there. This cap I just randomly picked up from Retro Ralph. It's absolutely class. I do love a cap, but the only problem is I have quite a large head, so generally these sort of things don't fit me. Haven't even tried it on yet. Let's have a look. We'll go to 2 notches. No, not a chance. Was it designed for child's head, or is my head really that big? We can get it on backwards, it'll be alright. We'll get some use out of it. Alright, so this next little pile we picked up from Replay Games Ireland. Really cool boot with some class pricing, but they had like a little bargain bin. You see me getting down to have a root through. And these were 3 for £5. Wasn't going to spend too long digging through it, just wanted to pick out a few games that I didn't think I had, but got a copy of Aliens Colonial Marines for the PS3. Actually, again, as I said, I haven't really had much of a chance to look at any of these. Disc, absolutely perfect. Manual, fully complete, can't go wrong. This one is like pretty much, I'm pretty sure this was like an OG Wii game. I remember having it back in the day anyway. I don't know what happened to it. Must have traded it off or given it to someone, but again, absolutely perfect condition. And manual all in there, so I don't know if I'd have the steady enough hand to do it nowadays, but used to have a really good crack with that one. And then a copy of Quake Wars Enemy Territory for the 360. I'm on the fence whether I actually have this one or not. Let me see. I've got my Xbox shelf in front of me here. I've got no glasses on, which is a recipe for disaster. I'm just going to see can I match the logo. No, I don't think I do have that one. Is there a different Quake sort of game on the 360 that I might be thinking of? I don't know. Anyway. 3 of those for £5. He said I could pick like a 4th one out just because he enjoys the channel, which was really sound of him. I think I picked up a random DS game or something. I've no idea what I've done with it. It's probably on the floor of the car or something like that. But got those 3, and while I was flicking through their boot, I picked up a few PS2 games. Like I said, the price was just amazing on these, and the condition and everything. It's just absolutely top notch. Great little stop. We've got a copy of The Warriors for £10. This is one I've never actually played. People I know absolutely rave about this one, and it's one that I have been meaning to pick up. Kind of waiting to see if I could find it at the right price, and yeah, €10, you cannot go wrong for this one. So that's one we'll have to have a go of. And then I picked up a couple of Tasmanian Tiger games for €2 each. I'm almost certain that I have the 3rd one here. And no, it's actually the original one I have. For some reason I thought I had the 3rd one, so we've got a double of this now. But at least we've got Toy 2, so Toy 3 will be the one that we'll be keeping an eye out for now to try and complete that little trilogy of games. So these next 6 games we picked up from Enda's boot, I think it was, Retro Gaming Ireland. Picked up a copy of cheap N64 games, F1 World Grand Prix and F1 World Grand Prix 2. Not exactly bangers on the N64, but they were only £2 each. Been meaning to sort of start picking up even like the cheapy ones. I'm not saying I want to go for a full set of any of these by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nice to have a nice little collection of kart games, so when you can see them that cheap, I'm just going to pick them up and put them on the shelf. And speaking of picking up cheap games for consoles, picked up a copy of WrestleMania 18 on the GameCube. Don't know if I actually had this one back in the day. Don't know if I ever had a wrestling game on the GameCube or not, but this will go into our little GameCube collection, which is probably going to bring up to a whopping 20 or something games. But well, we have a few in the sort of Mario and Zelda shrines there as well, so any GameCube games that are cheap like that, we're just going to pick up when we see them. Don't really see them out in the wild too often, so markets like this are a perfect place to pick them up. Probably should have kept an eye out for more, to be honest, but next time we'll bring a bit more money with us and we'll pick up a hell of a lot more games, I'd say. But 3 PS2 ones then. Rayman 10th Anniversary, this is like Rayman 1, 2 and 3 in one pack. That was $6.50. Destroy All Humans 2. on the PS2. I definitely had the first one of this on some console back in the day and played it and loved it, so for that price we just picked that one up. And then a copy of 13 as well. I think this is one that I was keeping an eye out for on the GameCube. I think it was reasonably priced on that, but I've seen it for $2.50 on the PS2, so why not? Pop it in, have a go someday. This Star Wars Clone Wars was actually a gift from my mate Shane. He has a quality Instagram page called It's Real Retro. I'll put it in the description below, make sure and check it out. But he's also the very talented designer of our channel logo, but we're always going to give each other bits and pieces. And he came across this Clone Wars Jedi Alliance for the DS and gave it to me, so they're really nice. When we heard me mention it in the last videos that I've been meaning to kind of build up a little DS collection, so that's another one that'll go on that little shelf there. Okay, so this last pile of game was from Ian's booth, Vintage Cheese it was called. I'd been around there a couple of times, but it was a really popular booth. They had some class stuff, so it was hard to get in for a proper look. It was just passing by and he let a shout to tell me that all PS2 games were €3. To get stuck in, I'm going to find a few decent ones in there. So we ended up spending €24, picked up 8. First one I picked up was Tekken 4. This is the NTSC version because, of course, if I don't accidentally pick up a game that I can't play during a video. Is it even a Retro Games Ireland video at this stage? But the other 7 we can play, so we got a copy of Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. Gran Turismo Concept. I do have most of the Gran Turismo games I think on the PS2, so this is another one for that little sort of subset. A copy of Gun. Now I'm almost certain that I have this on the 360, but I think when I was kind of going through setting up the shelf I was having a look at a few discs and that, and the disc that I have on that one was a little bit rough, so this is one that we're going to be definitely able to play. One that I thought I had, but when I checked my Game Eye app it's not on the list at all, and that is Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. I must have picked it up at some stage, I'm just not bothered for some reason, because I was convinced I had picked that up in a charity shop and bought it, but we have it now. A copy of Burnout Revenge for the PS2. Burnout games are pretty good fun. Never played this version, I don't think. I played the Burnout game on the GameCube alright, so again, one that we'll say we'll get around to, but we all know the truth there. A copy of Wipeout Fusion, because Wipeout games are just absolutely class no matter where you get them. And last but not least was a copy of Ridge Racer 5. So 24 quid for that pile of games, you can't go wrong. Okay, so we'll wrap this one up in a minute, but just very quickly, we said that we we're going to be giving away a game in this one, and it's a copy of Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. Now this comes fully complete, and I've also thrown in a disc-only version of New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, so nice little prize there for someone. So to enter the giveaway, very simple, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and just leave a comment down below just saying of all the games that you've seen during the little walk around and the hunting at the market, what game would you have picked up if you were there? So that's all you have to do. We'll leave the draw open for about a week or so and we'll announce the winner then, so best of luck. So we're going to wrap the video up now, but just want to say a massive congratulations to everyone involved in organising the gaming market. It was an absolutely unbelievable event. All the vendors that came, all the stuff that they had, it just exceeded my expectations, and I personally cannot wait for the next one. But the main thing that I took away from it was the sense of community there. Like, to get to meet all these people that I've been talking to on like Instagram and Facebook and in the comments over the years was the best part of it. It really was. And the amount of people that actually come to me saying that they've seen the channel was just, it was mind blowing. But yeah, just putting faces to names, making so many new friends. The sense of community, that's what it's all about, and I can't wait for the next one. So yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Really hope you enjoyed the little walk through the gaming market, and if you didn't make it to this one, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another one next year, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But thanks for checking the video out, and we'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.